Hey guys, Grand Hustle King up in the club, and welcome to my first impressions of Rainbow Six Siege. Before we get on to the video, please hit the like button and subscribe button for more videos. But anyways, get on to the actual video. Things that I liked about the beta. The gameplay, definitely different from any other shooter that I played in the past, I want to say 2 or 3 years. I really like the gameplay. The micro destruction is really cool. Like how you can just, shoot through walls, wall bang people. That's really cool. Along with wall reinforcements. It absolutely amazing. Like the wall reinforcements right there. It's just so good. Really like that. And the amount of classes in this game is just really good as well. I mean, there's just so many different classes to unlock, so many different varieties, and I don't really see this game getting bored in terms of the class perspective. Because one class they can put down an electric charge on the what is it, the barbed wire, and one class can throw C4. Yeah, there's just so many different class variations on both attackers and defenders. And plus, this game, as you can see right there, is very slow and methodical. It really promotes a strategic and tactical mindset. Really just setting up your base, going about, putting up wall reinforcements, putting down barbed wire, and, defending your objective. That's what I really like about it. And it's just, and it's one of those games that really has inclusive gameplay. There's just so many different things to talk or think about. And it's just really, really good, and that's really what I liked about it. And on every single time the game starts, there's some sort of way of like approaching your objective. Like, say if you're on the attackers, you can vote with your team as to where to start, and then once you do start, you go around with little Twinkie, like little black Twinkies, rolling around trying to find the objective, and then starting out and actually playing the game, approaching your objective in a very tactical way. Something that most shooters nowadays has just sort of lagged behind. Battlefield, they've been trying to improve that throughout the past few years, but they haven't really achieved it much like this game. This is probably the most tactical game I've played in like 3 or 4 years. In fact, I can't even remember a tactical game that I've played. Other than Metal Gear Solid and Sniper Elite, but those are third-person single-player shooters for the most part. And I think for this game, it's definitely a game that's good if you're playing with your friends. 4-person party, all that fun stuff. I was playing with my friend Enter Your Nan, that guy right there. He's pretty cool to play with. But there's just so many opportunities for esports. I think this game, if it's gonna last, it's gonna be because of the esports. Because there's so many different things you can do in this game, and it's such a tactical game that you're gonna have to play with friends, and then form up esports teams and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's what I liked about the game. Now, things that I don't like. First off, playing this game on PS4 is just absolutely dumb. The frame rate feels like I'm playing on playing Battlefield 3 on my Xbox 360. You know that choppy frame rate. It was awful. It's just, why? Yeah, 2015, we still have games like this that have awful frame rate. I don't understand this. It may be the thing that the consoles cannot handle it. But still, I mean, how can you have games like Battlefield 4 that can run their game at 45 to 60 frames, and games like Metal Gear Solid 5 that can run, Metal Gear on PS4 and Xbox One at, I think it's 45 or 60 frames, and then I have a game like this, which, by the way, the graphics, it looks okay. It looks alright, and then realizing it's not, it's not just 30 frames. It's choppy ass 30 frames. It's just unbearable. Wow. I can't. Yeah. Last gen in 2015. Enough said. Now, another problem with this game is when you're dead. there are no respawns in this game, so once you're dead, that's all. That's pretty much it. Once you're dead, you have to go through the cameras, and you're just sitting there doing nothing for a solid 2 or 3 minutes most of the time. Now, at times it may take much longer if your teammates are being very slow about it, and at that point the game just straight up gets boring. Like, just I just don't. The game just gets boring, and it pretty much punishes the player who gets killed and pretty much says, "Oh, you can't play the game for 2 or 3 minutes." That's what I really don't like about it. It gets boring very quickly once you die, and that's another sucky part. And since there are no respawns and you really have to value your life, there's a lot of camping. Lots and lots of camping. Lots of slow moving, no fast mindset. Not to say I want a Call of Duty in this sense, but it's just very, very slow at times. You know, slow as molasses. And then you have the gadgets. There are a lot of gadgets in this game that do promote camping, like of course the electric wires. That really does promote camping, and I'm not. I mean, I guess you can say it's tactical, but you can also say that it promotes a camping mindset. Not a huge fan of that, but I can understand why it's in the game. Now, this game, it is going to be good for the esports community, but I don't think it's going to be good for the average Joe. You know, the one guy who's in a party of 1, party of 2, goes into this game and then realizes he's stuck with the dumbest teammates, and you know, just sitting there most of the time. Or maybe, you know, most people go lone wolf. I don't recommend lone wolfing this game. Like, your team won't have any idea what they're doing 9 times out of 10. You know, sometimes you may have a 4-person team with you that's in a party and knows what they're doing, but most of the time everybody's walking around with their head cut off, which is why I play in parties. So, definitely a bad game to play by yourself. So, question is, will I buy this game? I'm really leaning towards no. I can see that this game can get annoying after a few hours of play. You know, just sitting there after you're dead. It's like, oh, dead, sit, walk around, dead, sit, rinse and repeat. And the running around and being tactical is definitely the best part of this game. Definitely my favorite part of the game. Sitting around and doing nothing after you die is what kills the game. Is what kills the game for me. So, when you consider the price of this game at $60, I want at least 50 hours of high quality gameplay. And all I'm seeing is 10, I want to say 20 hours at best, assuming they don't roll out free DLCs throughout, I want to say, but what, like 6 or 12 months every single month. If they do that and they improve the game, then I'll consider getting it. But considering that the gameplay at this state is really cool, I like it, but I just don't see this worth $60 at all. Now, if it had a promising campaign, you know, like 10, 20 hour campaign, you know, sort of like a Ghost Recon Future Soldier, I think it'd be excellent if it had a campaign like that with a good story. Then yeah, I would buy the game at $60. But considering that all this game really has to offer is a multiplayer that I think is going to get annoying after a few hours of play, which it has got annoying, I just don't see this game worth $60. Now, if it was $30, you know, like $30, $20, I would definitely buy it. No doubt, I would buy it. But $60, you know, I don't have money growing out of my ass. I mean, I don't get a lot of money lately, so I need to really be careful with what I buy. And for this game, I'm not sold at all. But anyways, go into the description. I got all my notes there. I got my weekly schedule. I upload on Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays and Saturdays. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And I tend to respond to all comments, so feel free to leave a comment. But I'll catch you guys in my next video.